Hey, hello. How are you? Uh, I was distracted. Sorry, I'm late. 3 minutes. I'm sorry about that. How are you? How are you, my friends? Hello, Patrick. Hello, Diane. Hello, Sven. Tocayo. 700 subscribers. 700 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Luke. Hi, Shoki. Hello, Sina. Hey, thank you, Alex. Hi, Richard. Sorry, I was late. My friend, I was here at my desk all the time. I was actually chatting with Alejandro and Carla. Yeah, I was here in front of my desk. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hello, Francine. Thank you very much. Hello, Diane. Yeah, sorry. ¿Qué pasa, Sebastián? Carlita, A-Cup, how are you? That's a new name. That's a new name here, right? Welcome, A-Cup. Hey, Chen, what's up? 700, yay! Hey, Ilya, welcome back. How are you? How's the new job? I hope it's going well. Are you the boss now already? Not yet. Thank you, Dian. Thank you. Oh, welcome, Makeup. Okay, well, brief explanation what we do here, Makeup. So, most of us, we come from different communities using the break and retest strategy. Uh, I usually, most of the time, I have the 1 minute chart on screen, but sometimes I use the 5 minute, or for my swings, or like short term swings, I use the 15 minute. But usually you will see the 1 minute chart. So basically, what we do is we have two different playbooks. First one is we look for the tech names aligned to the market, to the indices. Sorry about that. We look for the tech names aligned or going on the same direction than the indices. We trade options. Some of us trade futures, but mostly options. So the first playbook is taking tech names aligned to the indices SPY and QQQ. And the second playbook, it's taking a name with the relative strength or relative weakness. If you don't know what relative strength or relative weakness is, don't worry. Watch the live stream. We talk about that all the time, so don't worry. You're gonna understand like really quick. And my favorite names are SPY and QQQ as the indices. And the names that I trade the most are AMD, Nvidia, Amazon, and Tesla. And my second layer of names, it's the rest of the Mac 7. Meta, Microsoft, Apple, but I mean, I don't like Apple, but some of you like it, so we keep it here. I don't trust Apple, so that's why I don't trade Apple. I love Apple products. It's just I don't like trading Apple here. And what are the other names? Well, we have been taking a look to Palantir lately, and I think that's it. Sometimes when money comes here, we take a look to ABGO, Broadcom. Sometimes there's one guy or two of them that ask for Google. We also take a look to Google with the L at the end. So there's Google with and without the L. So sometimes we just look at both, right? So basically that's it. So if you have any question, ACAP, you will see that we try to reply to all of the questions on the live stream. And if I can't, you can always send a comment on the videos, and I replied mostly same day. So don't worry, any of your questions will be responded. All right. Uh, who else is here? Hey, you die. How you doing? Hola. Hello, Anne. Hello, Faisal. Hello, Michelle. Michelle, this sounds like a new name also. Welcome, welcome. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, I'm sorry. I don't remember all of the names here, but I try. I try. Hello, Austin. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, Birk. Do you manage your trades on 5 minutes after taking trade on 1 minute, or just manage? You know what? What I usually do, it's from 9:30 to 11. Well, from 9:30 to 10:30. I stick to the 1 minute, and after that I just switch to the 5 minute. That's my fixed rule. It's I don't know. I just think that after 10:30, after 11, momentum is gone. There could be some movements there. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, market just goes to sleep. It's just like it's not as, like, as aggressive moves like in the open, right? So I just move to the 5 minute. Sometimes I manage my risk at the 5 minute chart instead of the 1 minute. But I basically 95% of the time I'm on the 1 minute chart. Look, yeah, guys, probably we are gonna ban anyone who asks for Apple from now, starting now. Nah, 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 just kidding, just kidding. I mean, we should be looking at Apple because it's a they say it's like an investor refugee, right? Like, I mean, if you don't know what to do with your money, you just, drop it to Apple, and it keeps value, and most of the time it increases value, right? So it's this kind of defensive names for the investors. So there's a lot of volume there. There's a lot of volume there. There's not too much volatility there, and we love volatility, like, because we are options traders, and it's, major treasons from Apple in my career as a trader. So yeah, that's why I don't trust Apple. Hey, Marcos. You're very welcome, Makeup. Neto, did you see my AMD trade from yesterday? I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, but let's take a look in a minute. Hey, Basingas. All right, so let me show you what I was watching here, guys. All right. Thank you all for joining. Today is a special day because we are hitting this milestone of 700 subscribers. I know Mr. Beast is not worried about us yet, but he will in sometime. So thank you very much, guys. Okay, so SPY, it opened with some consolidation here. We created the 5-minute opening range for a cup and the other guys that are new to the stream. We use a tool that draws automatically our intraday key levels. So if you feel that this is useful for you, because it draws them automatically, and like renew it at the end of the day, so you don't need to draw them and then erase them like every day. If you feel this is useful for you, you can find the link for this tool on the video description and in the channel description. It's not free, but it's super affordable, and it was created by one trader on the community. So we are really proud of his work, and it has been developed with this break and retest strategy in mind. So I'm only showing this part of the tool, but it's a combo, it's a kit with different tools, it's super useful. So if you need any reference about the tool, ask the community here. Does it show previous day low, previous day high? Yes, it does. So right now it's kind of hidden here, but this yellow line, it's previous day high. And if I go lower here, previous day low shows previous week low. And I'm not sure where is previous week high. Right here, previous week high. You can change the color, you can change the position on your chart, you can change the actual label, you can change the kind of line. Very useful. And also something that I love from this tool is that it draws automatically this box here, this dash line box. This is the daily gap. So this is today's opening price, 644, 42, 43. And this is previous day close, 643.74. So this is the daily gap, the difference between previous day close and today's opening price. And we love to see how this gap works. All right. Right now, I don't know if there's a link for Thinkorswim. I think it's only TradingView. I don't know. I don't know. Is Mina here? Mina, are you there? If you are not here, let me ask him. Let me ask him first if it works already, or second if he's planning to do something for TOS. I think he will, because it has been a request from many people. All right. Okay. So today, after this consolidation, I was watching this. So this is the flip zone. This is support to resistance here. And this is the play that I love the most. This is the play that I love the most. I don't care about key levels. I don't care about anything. This is just intraday price action. So after we broke this flip zone, this support and resistance zone, this was a nice place to play to the downside. Is it short? Yes, it's short. Does it hit key levels? Yes, it hits key levels. For example, right here it's 643.50. I know this might sound like, well, this is a random number, just, like in the middle of the chart, but it's not. SPY, every half number, it's super relevant. If you don't believe me, just take a look to your charts. So you will see that right here, 644, a lot of reactions. 644.50, that's our flip zone. 645, well, that's a lot of reaction. 645.50, where is it? Look at this. This is a lot of reactions right here. So every half number on SPY, it's relevant. So if you took this trade here, you might take something like 40%, 30%, same day expiration, right? Same day expiration. So is it a small move? It might look like a small move, but if you are playing 0 DTE on the indices, this is a nice move, and I will show you what I did. I actually took one trade. Well, I actually took 2 trades on QQQ. I will show you in a minute. But it was this exact move just on the other chart. I will show you. So we had this break and retest of this flipping zone, and I really like this one here. And is it a relevant key level right here? Well, I want you to start looking at 2 different things. First, 644.50. I just told you, half numbers on the indices are very relevant. Also, look at this. This is a retest of the edge of the daily gap. So retest of the daily gap, retest of the daily gap, gap fill, and then the real move. All right. So then the real move, we have this squeeze to the upside, and I like 2 different things here. So I like this break and retest of this 645, round number, side number. strike number. All right. Break and retest at 645. Neto, this is not the high of the day. I know, guys, I know, but you should be looking at the price action and not at the numbers, right? So if this is the previous local high, this is the previous local high, you had the break of this local high, come back, retest on the same area right here, that also is 645. This is super relevant, guys. This is super relevant. So you might take a new leg to the upside. And look at this. I just had this because I wanted to show you different opportunities here. So if you enter right here, it was 1034, very nice hour for hour kind of place. Still a lot of momentum and still a lot of participants on the market. So if you took your trade right here, as you can see here, I'm showing you for ACOP. I'm sorry if I'm mentioning you too much. I just want to explain what we do here. Usually, these plays are not my trades. I mean, not all. I'm always showing you what I took, but I'm showing potential entry opportunities. And something really important that I do. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute this right here. Something really important that I do, it's I show you how to set a proper stop loss. So if you come here, you break this key level, have this placement here, came back, retested, and then reacted to the upside, you will see that, I mean, I will take this trade right here at the very top of this previous local high, right? Can you see here? It's kind of the same level right here. So you open your position here, and your stop loss, what should be your stop loss? Well, your stop loss should be the bottom of these retesting candles, right? Or if you want to be like more conservative, like let's say the 5-minute opening range. So this is why all these intraday key levels are, you know, like relevant, because they give you a reference, they give you context, right? So the 5-minute opening range, or let's say the bottom of this candle here, that's your stop loss. Is it a tight stop loss? Yes, it might look like a tight stop loss, but look at this. What is the price action telling you? This is a squeeze to the high of the day. All right, this is a squeeze of high of the day. So you came back, retested, and then finally broke what high of the day with a strong candle. I love these kind of candles, hammer candles or whatever. I don't like to, you know, like name them. I just want to understand what they are, the story they are telling me, right? So this story here, it's a nice candle wick telling me that buyers are stepping in right here. So buyers are stepping in and they are pushing price to the upside. All right. So look at this. My target here will be a round number, side number, strike number, 646. Take that in consideration. So 646, this play actually worked well. So I'm just, you know, like dragging this long position tool. But I want to show you this. All right, so this is a new entry opportunity. So this is the break, displacement, and then retest of what? Pre-market high, previous high of the day, and well, look at the reaction right here. Buyers actually defended really well this key level here, 645.24. So once you see a nice reaction to the upside, look at this. I'm asking you to open your position right here, right at the top of the bodies of these candles. All right, not here, not here, right here, right at the top of the candle. So these three candles are telling me, all right, buyers are stepping in, and this fourth candle is actually telling me, all right, let's go to the upside. So if you open your position right here, where do you place your stop loss? Well, you should place them you should place it right below these retesting candles or at the same place on the pre-market high. So this is another trade that actually worked. It took its time. It took its time, but I want to show you something. It actually ended working right. Like if you were patient here, if you manage your position accordingly here, you were not afraid of this, because also you might trim your position right here, right? You might trim your position right here. That was, look at this. This is high of the day. So if you trim your position here, it's a 1 to 3.5 risk reward rated trade. That's perfect. That's perfect. So you are comfortable trimming right there. You are comfortable trimming right there. You manage to hold the rest of your position here because market structure is intact. Your stop loss level is not broken. So you keep here and look at this. It goes all the way to 646.50. That's another key level on the 15-minute chart, and that's something important to say. ACOP, the white lines are my key levels on the 15-minute chart, and the blue lines are my key levels on the daily chart. So all of the blue lines are kind of external liquidity because they are the highs and lows on the daily candle. All right. And the white lines are, just as I said, they are key levels on the 15-minute chart. All right. So we had this trade right here, break and retest, high of the day, break and retest, pre-market high. And we actually have another opportunity here. So you broke high of the day, came back, retested, and what it did, look at this. Retest, one candle, two candles confirming the move. You open your position here. Even if you open your position here, it was a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio trade. But if you open your position on this candle right here, it was a 1 to 3 risk reward trade. Or look at this, even more, right? This thing is just flying. Where is it flying? I will show you. Give me 1 second. This is my fishing chart. This is actually my watch list. I know I'm repeating a lot of things, but guys, we have new people, and I like to welcome them with a lot of information. So, what is this white box here? Well, this white box here, this is my 15-minute chart, and look at this. This white box here, it's a supply zone, right? It's a strong supply zone. It was the highs from last month. Well, you can see here. I mean, this is self-explanatory, right? So this is a strong supply zone. So if you are in a position on SPY right now, watch out with 647.50, right? 647.50. It's gonna be a hard challenge for SPY. Just remember, I think this is all-time highs, right? Yes, sir. All right, so this is all-time highs. I love when we short the indices this close of all-time highs. But anyways, I mean, just for you to know that, I mean, if you build your edge around taking longs, taking shorts, so you can make money going up, going down, going sideways, that's the market, my friends. An ATM machine for you. All right. So just be careful, guys. If you still are in a position here, just be careful with this 647. This 647 is failing right now. 647 is failing right now. I think that the real challenge will be 647.50. Just be careful. Just be careful there. Manage your position accordingly. And that will be all for this. So let's go to the chat. Francine, you took this trade on NQ. I'll go to this is NQ. This is QQQ. Just give me 1 second. Coach, 5-minute opening range break. This one here, yeah, I love it. Today was super obvious on the indices, right? Alex, 1046, 1046, 1046. Okay. Well, actually, that was a super nice play, Alex. But you got scared right here, right? You got scared right here on this consolidation. Yeah. Chicken out. Hey, Scouting Corner Pro. Your name is Ken. Yeah. Kevin. Yeah. Hi, Kevin. Thank you. Same SPY 1046 entry, 1046 entry right there. Exit 1051. Another that chicken out. Another one that chicken out. Guys, if you think that you don't have the stomach yet to manage same day expiration, try with 1 or 2 days out for expiration. That's gonna give you a better, like a better time to react, and the price doesn't move as aggressively as on same day expiration. So if you are trying this kind of plays with the indices, I just this is a recommendation, right? Just try with 1 or 2 days out on expiration, and it's gonna change. You're gonna notice an absolute change. It's day to night change on how the contracts move. And if you are right on the direction, you still are gonna make good money. Don't worry about that. But you can manage your risk better, because same day expiration, they just decrease on value like super fast with an opposite move. So yeah, try it. Don't marry the same day expiration. I know it's super sexy to see how it moves, but you can still have good moves with 1 or 2 days out of expiration, right? Neto, on head and shoulders, if the neckline is offset with price, do you use the higher side or the lower side? That's a very good question, Basinga. I don't know if I have an answer for that. I try to make it like really visual, and remember, I'm always waiting for the reaction. So I'm not trying to guess the bounce. I'm not trying to guess the retest. I'm not trying to guess the rejection. I'm actually most of the time waiting for a second candle or for a strong rejection of the candle, of the level. So I will say, try to do it visually. You don't marry an idea of, oh, okay, well, the neckline is like the bottom of the head, but the left shoulder is it's a little bit moved. No. These kind of plays are super obvious. So you need to train your instinct, and you will see that. Diane, don't tell me that you took. Oh no, sorry. Annette. Hola, Annette. Bienvenida. Welcome. Question: how do you find the risk reward box that you chart? Okay, so if you go to the tools right here, these are on the left, at the very left of the screen. You will see the drawing tools, and there is, where is it? Oh, here it is. On the projection button, you can just choose long or short position. If you click on the stars, you will have your set of favorite tools here. So I have the horizontal ray, trend line, rectangle, circle, flag mark, brush. I mean, I have everything that I use like really often. So that's how you can use it. And for me, it comes like super handy because I can just, like drop the long short position tool right there, and I just try to fit to the stop loss, or to my targets right here. So all right, I have to confess, I took 1013. Why? Because for me it was super obvious here. I know, guys, you are I yeah, this is starting to look kind of funny, right? Dian, I swear I'm not a perma bear. I'm not a perma bear. Sometimes I take calls, I swear. Please believe me. I'm gonna start showing you when I take calls. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna start showing you when I take calls. But this was so obvious. This was so obvious. Look at this. This was, I mean, this is not a Head and Shoulders, but it might look like a Head and Shoulders, right? It might look like a Head and Shoulders, but the most important thing, forget about the pattern, forget about the names. Look what's going on right here. So this area here, what is this area here? 644.50, half a number. I told you, on the indices, every half number is super relevant. All right. So what was happening here? 644.50, support. Then what happened here? It breaks this support and turns into resistance. This is super obvious here. So, and then look at this failure here. This candle is telling you, dude, we are going down right now. All right. So I took my trade right here. This was this yellow line. You can see here because it's below these other tags. But this yellow line, it's previous day high. So I took my position right here. And I waited for this to actually go all the way to 643.50. So this was and look at this. Hey, Neto, but this is a small move, right? Well, I want to show you something. Not sure if you all guys are on the Discord. So, oh, this is not. All right. Neto, this is a small move. All right. You tell me, would you take a 40% move on QQQ on this small move? I'll do it all the time. Hey, Neto, but this is just 20%. 20%? I'll take it every day. I mean, if I take my money to the bank, I'm not getting 20% for the year. And right here, you're taking like 20, 40, 50% for just one move. I'll take it all the time, every day. All right. So yes, this was my trade. I was asked today. Hey, Neto, how you manage this position? All right, let me show you. Low of the day. It was, well, actually was like in this candle here. Low of the day, I took like, when it hit low of the day, it was like 25%. I trimmed half my position. When it went all the way to 640, what is this? 643.50. I took a quarter of my position, and on this candle here, before going to my break even, I took the other quarter at like 10-12%, something like that. So I had an amazing trade today. I think it was like 23%. I need to go to my journal, but this was an amazing trade. But and this was just today. But yesterday we had like 140%. And Friday, Friday you watched that, guys, 300 and something percent. So these are the kind of plays that I like. Neto, this happens to the upside. Of course, this happens to the upside. If you guys are watching a play like this from the pre-market high to 640, 650, this is also an 80% move, right? Even with this time decay, right? Even with this time decay, this is a 60, 80% move. And if is it going higher? Look at this. 647. If you take it from 645 to 24 to 647, this is 100 and something percent move. All right, Neto, I took 1 day expiration. I took 2 day expiration. Dude, this is a 40% move at least. At least. So just for you to know. Uh, do, do, do. Neto, how do you determine supply zone? Well, good question. I mean, I'm taking a moment. I, I'm not super good explaining like this kind of basic basic concepts. But I mean, supply and demand. I mean, demand is like this area here where like the buyers are stepping in, defending this price, so they are going up and up and up, right? And supply, it's when they start selling, right? I mean, probably look at this. I really like this area here because that, I mean, it touches a lot of things, but maybe we should start just like setting this as the supply zone. Why? Because look at this, failing here's 574, failing here 573, failing here. Now it's used as a support. Then it was turned as a resistance, and now it's hitting here. So when this thing comes here, there are sellers waiting here. There are sellers sitting here waiting for price to come and trying to push it down. So can you see here, guys? This is the channel we have been trading for the past days. This is the channel we have been trading for the past days. Bull trap, came back. Bear trap, came back. And today we are bouncing. Are we actually breaking now? Do you think we are gonna break, retest, and continue? Or do you think we are gonna fail here and maybe go to the other side of the range? I don't know. But that's pretty much supply and demand. That's pretty much supply and demand. I mean, areas where sellers or buyers are stepping in. Kevin, that 1051 also went under the 20 SMA. Where is it? The 20 20 SMA. Give me 1 second here. QQQ 20 SMA 570 572.44. 572.44 right here. Look at this. This is amazing. This is amazing. The daily 20 SMA is right here. What is the daily 20 SMA? Well, it's the average of the last 20 trading sessions, right? the daily 20 SMA. It's right here, 572.44. Let's 572.44, 572.44. Look at this. The daily 20 SMA works. Resistance, 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 break, fail, break, support. This thing is gonna fly now. With this reclaim of the daily 20 SMA, this is your long signal. This is your long signal, right? This is where you start trusting your setups. This is a nice break and retest of the daily 20 SMA. This thing is gonna fly. Where? I don't know. But I mean, probably 574, right? Probably 574. This area here, this supply zone. Look at this. Resistance, 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 support, break. Is it gonna be resistance again? I think we will have some sort of reaction here. I just think that, right? That's gonna be I think that's gonna be our resistance today. Let's see what happens. A class on supply and demand. Gabby, I'm not good explaining like the basic concepts. I'm good like explaining how to use them, but not good like explaining how to spot supply and demand. It took me a minute to start speaking about it. A-Cup, you took SPY, put 10-12 in better hammer, but stop out. Do you think that trade is a bad 10-12? What were you were trying calls? No, SPY put 10-12. No, that's perfect. Well, not 10-12. Not 10-12. Because again, what we do here is we wait for the break of a key level, have some displacement. See, displacement is a physical separation from the key level, right? So this distance here is the displacement, then this pullback for the retest, and we don't take just the retest. We wait for the reaction on this key level. That's why I opened this position right here, 10-13, not 10-12, 10-13. So I think I don't know why you enter here. And I don't know why you exited. Basinga, you understood well. Hey Don, how are you? Hey Neto, sorry if you went over this, but I just joined. I took the QQQ puts of the previous day close. This one here, previous day close. Remember, this is the dash box. Opening price, previous day close. That was a perfect trade. Enter 1009. Enter 1009. Right here. Okay. Only for it to hit my target. Yeah. Well, I don't see what you did wrong. I mean, this is a valid entry actually. This is a valid entry. I will trust more this area here than just the previous day close, just because look at all of the reactions here, right? Like, I mean, this is the battlefield, not here. This is the battlefield between buyers and sellers. So yeah, I think you just took a valid entry. Yeah, but I think the real key level here was the retest of this area here, 570, 570 something, 570.50 maybe. Yeah, like this one here. Mm, nothing wrong with being a bear, but I'm not. The only possible put. Well, that was the only failure here, right? That was the only failure here. Um, you took the same play. Stop out was 4 minutes too early, right here. Yeah. Didn't you take the 84% rule, guys? You still understand what it is? Right here, the market structure was intact. So if you actually took the same trade that you were looking here, it will work. All day long. Crushing on the indices. Faisal, you took this same retest right here. Don, I'm a big fan of the 20 SMA reaction. This is not financial advice, guys. This is not financial advice, but what I do with my long-term portfolio, I'm not trading with my long-term portfolio, but if I still have cash and I want to, to add to my positions or to enter into a new position, I usually wait for the reaction of the daily 20 SMA. That's my favorite long-term position entry. Um, Sebastian, hey Neto, so doing this break and retest on the key levels is the best way to trade reversals, or is something else to consider in there? Well, I will always look at the higher time frame, right? Uh, I'm I'm not a I'm not saying this is a reversal thing. I'm not saying this is a reversal because it's not. I mean, actually, the reversal will be like here, right? Like, oh well, I'm waiting for some reaction on this area here. I'm taking the reversal here. This is the reversal, right? This is the reversal. This is not the reversal. This is just a break and retest, right? But as you can see, the trend line is to the downside. So this is not a reversal. Uh, mm-mm. Can you take a look? QQQ 1135 entry to guard 1135. Well, my friend, this is I mean this is market structure, right? I mean, you are entering here. Look at this on the previous local high kind of order block here. If you were if you were looking for a move to the downside, I don't know, I will wait it to break this low here, right? I mean, I will wait it like something like here, retest, and maybe here to the downside, but not here. What makes you comfortable entering before the candle closes on the SPY entry at pre-market high with the big red candle before the... Well, you... Thank you for this question, Mia. I think, when the candle is developing and it goes above or below, the body of the previous candle, or the body of the retesting candle, that is, like showing a good indication of going to your direction. If it's a weak reaction, and also that's important, right? I mean, you see how the candle is forming. So if the candle is, like slowly grinding to the upside or to the downside, you might hesitate, right? You might hesitate. But if it's a strong reaction, you just take it, right? You gotta trust on your setup, and that's why it's super important that you journal and you collect data about how your setup is working. All right. Chen, can you take a look on the QQQ Oh yeah, that was it. I took whose calls. Let's go take a look. Hey Jose. Um, Opening price also has validity enough to be used as an entry guide. Listen, guys, it's not like a key level is more important than the other. I think, for example, the setup that I like the most is the break and retest of the previous day high and low. I think that has way more probability than a break and retest of the opening price or the previous day close. I think the previous day high and low has a bit more probability than my 15-minute chart key levels. All right. So it's not like I'm, rating or grading all of the key levels, but I'm paying attention to the reaction on all of them. So I just like to watch them all and being aware of the reaction right there. Neto, what time you think it was better entry for a call on QQQ? 10:23 or 10:29? I will say 10:29 because this is the change of character right here. Would I take it? I don't think so. uh, the, this right here, this is right here. This is 10:23. Okay, so this is same high than your previous high. All right. So right here, you don't know if it's going higher, right? You don't know if it's going higher. It could bounce right here, just as it did on these two candles. So 10:23, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it. But now you have a change of character here. You have a higher high, and now you have a higher low. So this, what did you say? 10:29. Look at it. This 10:29, it's actually telling me that the market structure has changed. You have a change of character right here. Okay, so for your question, 10:29 will be a way better entry than 10:23. I mean, 10:23, you were just guessing, and your risk will be super high. And 10:29, you already have a close low here and a market structure indicating that you are going higher. Moses, do you trade 0DTs on Qs and SPY? Yes, I do. PM 2000, thanks Neto, gotta go. Thank you for joining. See you tomorrow. All right. Guys, 1 hour and we have not left the indices. Let me go there. All right. All right. So AMD. I was watching AMD. This was my loss this morning. I took a loss this morning before the QQQ. I was watching this. I really thought that AMD had relative weakness. So it came back, broke the 5-minute opening range, came back, retested a few times, and then you had this huge candle here, 948. So I took my position right here, 158.65. Why? Because this is a multiple touches key level on the daily chart. So I said like, okay, well, if we are breaking this is gonna go way lower, at least to 156, looking for this external liquidity. So I opened my position here and set my stop loss right here at the top of these candles. And what happened? Well, a few minutes later, I just was stop out right here. So I took a small loss, like 15% loss right here, or less than 20%, like but between 15 and 20%. I took this loss right here, and I just said like, well, let's move out, right? So then I was watching this. Can you see here? This was the break and retest of this area here. This area here, what is this area here telling you? 159.50. Half number, half number. So half number, also look at the rejections of all of these candles here. So once we broke this 159.50, now this resistance turned into support right here. Look at this, turned into support, and you will be aiming for a higher, at least to high of the day. So this high of the day with this risk right here, and look at this. This is something that I want to show you. I always tell you that there are a few ways to set your stop loss, depending on how convinced you are on your thesis, on your idea. So you can have your stop loss right here at the bottom of these retesting candles or these reaction candles, or you can have your stop loss at the bottom of the candle that actually broke your level. So I mean, right here it doesn't matter, because even when you were weak out with these candles here, I mean, you never close below your stop loss, right? So you should stay here. You should stay here. But I mean, if you feel more comfortable, I mean, if you think like, oh well, this is part of my higher time frame thesis. This is a setup that I have a lot of conviction. You know, you have some confluences here. You can always, you know, give it more room, and instead of, you know, setting your stop loss at the bottom of these candles, you can have your stop loss at the bottom of the candle that actually broke your level. All right. So these are two different ways to set your stop loss. For these trades particularly, both of them work because you never close below this key level, right? What is this key level? 159.50. So these work nicely. Look at this. AMD. What is right now? What is doing AMD? So look at this. This is another Tocayo. Where are you? You are there. Okay, Tocayo. Look at this. I'm gonna switch to the 1 hour. All right. Look at this. How many times this key level or this area was used as resistance, then turn support, then turn resistance, support. So right now, this area here, 160, 162, 161.50 will be a battlefield between buyers and sellers. Who's gonna win? We don't know. But I mean, if you are in a position right here, you can expect reactions right here. All right, you can expect reactions right here, and you manage accordingly to the reactions. But right now, you understand this is an area that has been used as support and as resistance. But if you break this, you may aim to the next support or resistance area. What is this? Well, it's right here, 167.50, right? So once you enter into this range, well, that's something that you can expect, right? Oh. Maybe something like this, and depending on what happens here, you might come back to here, or you just can break, use it as support, and then break out. All right, so those are the two different scenarios for here. Well, as I said, this was my first play of the day. 9:48. maybe a little bit early for me. I know. Uh, but well, I really thought that this had some future here. I was looking. I mean, we were already below this 162 key level, so for me, this had a lot of relative weakness. I was looking for maybe 156. It just didn't work. And well, do you have any questions about these potential entries on AMD? Uh, okay, Oscar, a lot to journal on your lessons of today. Thank you, Oscar. I mean, knowing that this has value for you, it's everything. That's what I do. What I do. Neto, with that red candle on AMD, I made about 20% and closed my position because QQQ was bouncing from the support zone. With this one here, yeah, I mean, yeah, the thing is that I enter right here. I enter right here, so I don't know, like here it was like, well, not only it was like just a few bucks here, uh, I was trying to trust my setup, uh, and I wanted to be below this 158.65. That's what I took. That's what I took my time with it. Uh, Alex, I took a loss on AMD, entered 1003, 1003. What you were trying? Break and retest, 159.50. I don't see what you were. Small loss. Aiming low of the day. I don't know, Alex. Uh, I don't know because you already had like this move here. I mean, you were now creating market structure to the upside, all right? So here, 1003. Look at this, 1003. It's actually still market structure intact. This actually is, like a, yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like it. Tokayo 948, the same one than me. Yeah. Unfortunately. Uh, Don, you took that AMD put too, but got in earlier and closed at low of the day. Nice, Don. Neto, in the case of AMD, that type of configuration scares me because they are within the 5-minute range. What recommendation would you make? Uh, this one is, which one? The calls or puts, Gabi? Richard, we are going to Google in a minute. Alex, okay. Trend lover, new subscriber. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Do you guys think that we hit 1,000 people by the end of the year? That will be dope. That will be dope. That will be awesome, guys. Tell your friends. Tell your accountability buddies. Yeah. Don't tell your significant other to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, instead of like going to Netflix, they can just watch our trade reviews. And I'm preparing some good stuff for you guys. Don't remember. I'm not gonna let you down. I'm preparing good stuff for you. Um, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm really glad that you are enjoying the content here. All right. Well, that was AMD. For your question, Gabi, I know this is inside of the 5 minute opening range, but look at the squeeze here. I mean, this is showing some momentum. So yes, it's inside of the 5 minute, but that's exactly what you should be aiming, right? The high of the day. So if you got that squeeze as you had, as you did, I'm sorry, as you did, uh, this is a nice move. I mean, this is a nice move, and you actually went. Look at this. It went a lot higher. It went a lot higher. I might be scared right here, like on these candles here. I mean, if you still have some position here, I might be scared because look at this head and shoulders. But look at this. I mean, it never broke the neckline. It never broke the neckline here, 160. So yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Amazon, guys, you gotta trust your setup. This was previous week high. It's even more powerful than the previous day high. So you had a lot of momentum at the market open. I don't know what happened with Amazon this morning. Did they have news? Did they have news? I don't know what happened with Amazon. So, but look at this. Look at this rip right at the open. Right at the open. But it came back and retested this previous week high. This is a super important key level. So I know your target should be here. It was a 1 to 5 risk reward rate to trade. But look at this. This is external liquidity, 234. Right here is almost 1 to 3. I mean, this is amazing. This is super good. This is super good. So I don't know. Anyone took Amazon today? Nothing. And look at this. This is kind of the 84% rule, because you are having, yes, you are having a lower low here, but on the 5 minute or on the 15 minute, you are actually keeping market structure. So this reclaim here of 233, why this is important, guys? Look at this. With this reclaim here, you can open again your position and aim to the same things. And look at this. This actually worked, right? This actually worked. What about Amazon 1032 puts? 1032, 1032, 1032. See what you're trying here. Something like this, right? Like, okay, support, then turn resistance, and some puts here, 1032, something like that. I mean, I see what you tried here. I think this is kind of forced. I think this is kind of forced because look how strong was Amazon today, and not only at the open. I mean, from the pre-market, strong. So I don't know. Like, I mean, of course this happened. Of course this could be a nice look. And look at this. For example, this is a good example. This is support, turn resistance, and very nice reaction here. Very nice reaction here. Where does it go? Almost 232. Well, let's say 232. Is it a relevant number? Is it a relevant key level? I think it is. I mean, it's a round number, right? It's not the strike, but it's a round number. I love it. And a move like this, I mean, from 233 to 232 in Amazon on a Thursday, This could be easily a 20% move, easily. And I mean, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not saying anything with the calculator, but that that will be a very nice move. And yes, I mean, this is the kind of play that I like, right? Like when you are actually failing to create new highs, so you are using, you are turning support, turning into resistance. This is the exact setup that I like a lot. But look at this. I mean, the Amazon was super strong this morning. So I don't know. Like I like the setup. It's just the context on here. I'm not. I'm not super sure. Um, don't trust Amazon. Come on, Gabi. Everybody loves La Tia Amazon. Aunt Amazon. She sends stuff to everyone. Didn't take this trade. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it was showing a lot of relative strength, right? And NQ, and I don't have chart for NQ, but I can show you on QQQ. Don, I love Amazon. Yeah, everybody loves Amazon. Come on. All right, guys. So let's go to the next one. Nvidia was just, what is this? EKJ, EKG. Yeah, look, electrocardiogram. Yeah, Nvidia just a bunch of nothing, right? Just a bunch of nothing. Tesla. For you guys, Tesla lovers, I know all of you like to long Tesla, but Tesla has been offering a lot of good opportunities here. So this is the break and retest of the pre-market low. I want to show you here. This is the pre-market low. Yeah, the pre-market low, and also it's the opening price, right? So break, retest, rejection here. So if I was looking for a position on Tesla, I will open my position right here, 335 something, all the way to low of the day. This was a 1 to 2.7 risk reward rated trade. But let's cover all these candle here. Look at this, 1 to 3.5. I love it. This dotted green line, it's the previous week low. Look at this, 1 to 4.3 risk reward rated trade. I love it. I love it. Hey Neto, is this a strong key level for waiting for reaction? Well, you tell me. Look, where is the bounce, right? Previous week low. Previous week low. All right. Well, that was Tesla, guys. I want to. We are 80 minutes since we started. So I'm gonna ask you. I want to go for just one more name. Can you please type in the chat which name you want me to show you on the charts? The one that gets I don't know, like 3 votes first. Google Hood. Come on, guys, type on the chat which one, because we are just going over one more. Come on, look. Don, come on. Don't make me go to Apple. Google heading the race. Google. All right. Google with the L. Oh, look at this. We had a play here. All right. So what is this? Okay. So this is the break and retest of two different things. Pre-market low. This is the pre-market low, but also let me show you. This is 228. 228. I'm gonna set a box here. 228. So this is the break and retest. 228. You open your position right here. You open your position right here. Look, one rejection, two rejections, a third stronger rejection. So you open your position below this candle, the body of this candle here. You set your stop loss at the top of your previous of your retesting candles, and what you should be aiming here. Look at this. This is 226.50, maybe 226. Not hitting 226, but it's hitting 226.50, and this is a 1 to 2.6 risk reward ratio trade. I love it. I'll take it any day. So guys, Richard, okay, Richard 9:10, 9:10, 10:10 maybe Eastern time, 10:10 probably. Okay, Richard, is it? Where are you located, Richard? Central. Are you US based? Mexico? Chicago? I'm going to Chicago for Thanksgiving. Let's stay in touch. I'm driving to Chicago actually. I'm driving to Chicago on Thanksgiving. So yeah, let's keep in touch, Richard. Okay. What relevance it's just a round number. It's just a round number. But look at this. This 10-10 candle, I like it, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. This is 227.50. What's the relevance of 227.50? Tell me, guys. Type in the chat. 227.50. What's the relevance of 227.50? Nobody? Come on. The Google team. Strike. Yes, exactly. The strike number, right? So this play from Richard, it's really nice. I will take something like this. This is the first retest rejection. This is the second retest rejection. And this candle is actually showing you that this wants to go lower. So you take your position right below the body of the previous candle. Let's say here, 227.30. Your risk will be at the top of these candles here. And what you should be looking here? Well, you should be looking 226, but it never hits. So let's say right here 227, 226.20. That's the low of the day. Look at this. This is a 1 to 3.6 risk reward rated trade. I love it. I really love it. Okay. So yes, I think this is another nice entry here, being aware of the round or the half numbers. I think that's perfect. Okay. And guys, I think that's it. I really need to go grab lunch. I have a few meetings today later. It's retesting the order block. Yeah, also it's retesting this order block right here. This candle, right? This is a down. This is a downtrend. This is an opposite candle. Yeah, something like that. Guys, thank you very much for coming today. Today was a very long. I think we spent a lot of time on SPY QQQ. If you guys like spending that much time on SPY QQQ, just let me know. If you want me to just go over the tech names, also just let me know. This channel is for you, and thanks to you. So just let me know what you want to do with the sessions, and that's what we're gonna do. Thank you very much. You know the drill. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you guys need the link for the tools that we use here, It's on the channel description. It's on the video description. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye.